Hello random people on the internet, my name is Banana, and today I'm actually Mr. Beast. You can see over there, Mr. Beast's rock, that's mine, that's my rock, so don't even question it. But we're on the Hypixel Skyblock Alpha Network right now because I want to talk about what could possibly be snuck into the next Skyblock update, because there is the museum feature that is active on the alpha. I'll make a whole video about this when it gets released to main. Don't really want to make a video before it gets released to main because there's not much to talk about with it. It's pretty simple, but with the alpha they actually have one more thing that they snuck into here, and Vegan Toes made a video about this, but he's pretty bad at making good content, so I want to talk about this guy over here. This is the I'm not even gonna try. That is an alchemist guy, and he is sitting over there. And this is actually very interesting and points towards a pretty cool thing that they've mentioned in some of the threads. So if you enjoy the video or if it helps you out, I'd really appreciate a like or a subscription. It's free. You can undo it later, and you know, that'd just be poggers. Also, if you want another spot to talk about Skyblock updates or to just hang out in general, you could join my Discord down below. To spice it up a little bit right now, I'm doing a giveaway of 20 million coins for people who join it. You know, it could be interesting. You could win some coins, and you could talk about all your questions about the updates, because we got some smart people in there. They got some answers. I'm in there. I'm pretty much a genius. Okay, I'll stop talking. So if we look at the Tyashoy Alchemist, or whatever his name is, you can see that he is dressed in a pretty spooky outfit. It looks like he himself is a jack-o'-lantern, or he's just very effectively dressed up as a jack-o'-lantern. And if you click on him, he's going to say, "I'm sorry, I'm not ready for you yet. Come back in 3 to 5 business days and I'll have something for you." And that gives every single Skyblock player PTSD about the Wizard Tower and just updates never being completed. But it does seem like this is going to come out soon, because if you guys look at the calendar right now, if you don't celebrate Halloween, you won't understand this, but Halloween's very soon. It's in 4 days from when I'm uploading this video right now, so this update should presumably come out before then. The last time that they updated Spooky, the first part of that update came out before Halloween, but then Spooky Fishing came out a little bit after, so I may have just jinxed it right now. They may not release this update till after, but I would hope that they're aiming to get this out before Halloween so that they can actually get the full vibe going, where everyone's celebrating Halloween, everyone's grinding whatever this Spooky Alchemy is. And also, about this Spooky Alchemy, because that is what it seems like it's going to be, it does actually seem like it might be from Spooky Fishing, because there are a couple things that they have been just like throwing around and talking about when it comes to the 1.0 design threads and just the lore that they've added to the game that really makes it look like this is going to include fishing as well. So when they updated the alpha, they actually added some things to Skyblock that are just in the background right now, but they're uncategorized and we don't really know what they are. And if you look at some of these, they really point towards it coming from fishing. I think the wet pumpkin is, you know, it's a wet pumpkin, so a squishy, moist mess. Why would a pumpkin get wet? Maybe it's from the water. I don't know. And then the even bigger one that makes me think about fishing is looking at the Frozen Spiders lore tab here. It says, "One lonely spider sitting in the pond, then came the hook that pulled the spider out." So that really does make it seem like this stuff is coming from fishing and is somehow going to be used in alchemy. And that actually lines up perfectly with what they've said in the 1.0 threads. If you've read all of those through, I forget which one, I believe it was the skills one. He basically said, we have an idea where skills are going to reward niche content that's going to be like helpful in other skills. So fishing will give rare alchemy drops. And that adds up to what is going on here. You also have things like the Great Spook Armor and the Great Spook Staff. Those could just be weapons or something based on fishing. I think if they add Spooky Fishing, like more stuff into that, adding a Spooky Fishing based armor set would not be a terrible idea. No idea what they're going to do for the Great Spook Staff, but this is all some very interesting items, very interesting things that seem like they're going to be put into alchemy from fishing. And I am so down for that, because alchemy is a very boring skill. I don't know if this will up it to 60. I don't think it will, but adding some spice to it could be interesting, because maybe these are something like mix-ins. Maybe they are just new potions in general that aren't going to be in the God Pot. Whatever they are, they gotta be something at least a little bit interesting, because you know that the admins have talked about how much they hate the alchemy skill. They say that it is so boring, they want to update it, but they're still working on adding the things. So this could be pretty insane. One thing I sort of hope for it is that we get some more sea creatures. They could obviously just throw some stuff into the loot on these guys, but if they gave us some higher level stuff above 26, I would be so down, because it has been literally forever since we got a new sea creature. It's literally been since, I guess we got them in Crystal Hollows, but none of them are that cool. We want some sea creatures with loot, so seeing ones that are going to be dropping spiders or whatever, because that spider, it has a legendary loot drop. You would assume it will be a legendary sea creature that it comes from. I really hope it is, at least, and that's just going to be really cool, because you don't need high levels of fishing, like, at all. Other skills like combat, you definitely want the level to be up, but as of right now for fishing, max you need is 26, and that's not that high. That's that's literally like a couple days of grinding. I've grinded myself up to fishing like 43 at this point, and I want some use for that. We know we're getting a fishing update soon. I hope that this isn't just the fishing update that they were talking about. I hope they have more down the line, but I just want to see some higher level sea creatures, please, admins. At the bare minimum, we know that the Hypixel Alchemist or whatever is going to give us some content, presumably before Halloween. If he doesn't bring new sea creatures, that would sort of suck, but it really does seem like we are going to get new sea creatures and just something for alchemy. I'm really interested to see what they actually do for alchemy, because, you know, this is just what do you do with alchemy? God pots exist. Making new potions is pretty much impossible because they get added to the God pot. So I'm thinking, if I had to bet on anything, that we're gonna get some more mix-ins for the alchemy here. And I don't know what they're going to do, obviously, because I can't predict the stats that the admins are going to put on anything. But that's the thing that makes the most sense to me, because otherwise they're either going to revamp alchemy as a system or just like remove the God pot from the game and add more potions. And that'd be pretty cringe if they did that. So I think mix-ins make the most logical sense. But let me know down below what you guys think is actually going to be coming from the Hypixel Alchemist. I think that there's definitely a lot of options. So let me know in the comments, or as I said earlier in the video, let me know in my Discord. I'm trying to get some more people talking in there. Right now, we got me and my admins pretty much talking every day, and I just say balls all the time because I'm a very hilarious individual. So we need more people in there. We are doing that giveaway, as I mentioned earlier, and that's going to be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I kept you informed, helped you out. I hope I just did everything to keep you guys knowledgeable on what is going on in Skyblock. I'll definitely make more videos on this when the content comes out, whatever it's going to be. But that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace out.